Welcome everyone to the Kinky Hair Culture Podcast, where we interview the people behind the chair and the people that make your natural hair products. Today we have a special guest. Please introduce yourself.
Hi everyone, I am Nailah, Queen, owner of Regally Insane Hair and Body Wellness line, originally out of Baltimore, Maryland, and we are servicing clients across the U.S. with amazing hair and body wellness products.
Okay. I always like to take it back. I want everybody to really get to know the person that's making their hair products. So, growing up, were you natural? Or was you the relaxed gang?
So it was a mixture. I had my first natural experience when I was in the 4th grade. I had a jerry curl. And
okay. How was that? I mean, I'm just asking,
It was a whole bunch of juices and berries. But I went swimming in one of the public pools around here, and it broke my hair off really, really bad, to the point where my mom had to take me to the hair school, and I ended up getting the even Steven. So I dealt with that in the 4th and 5th grade, letting my hair grow back. So that was my natural phase of I guess wearing my hair natural when I was young. Then after that, I went and got perm.
But let me ask you this. Let me ask you real quick. When you had the jerry curl, was your hair growing and was it healthy? Because I know a lot of people say the jerry curl make their hair real healthy, and it was growing.
No, it really wasn't growing. It was just kind of like the same length. And then it just started breaking off real bad. So it wasn't something I would say was helping it grow. Now, if I fast forward to my adult years, I was having my hair permed and everything. I did a bleaching experiment on my hair and broke my hair off again. And I was forced to do an even Steven all over. And this was back in like 2007. And it grew really, really fast. Naturally. Actually, it's so crazy because my hair texture is so different from what I remember when I was younger. So it curled differently. I loved it because it was like that wash and go that I could just get up, wash, shake it out, and be gone type of thing. I had really no complaints about it, but I went back to the perms because that's what I was used to. That's what I was accustomed to. And it was easy for me because I really didn't understand the natural hair like journey and process like that. Once it got too long, it was like, go back to your perm. Until about 2014, I think, is when I went natural. I did the chop.
How was your whole experience with the big chop? Because most people when they do the big chop, it's like, because I didn't do the big chop. I was the more of the person that wanted my length. So I was a length person because I was known for having long hair. So I was like, I want people to still know I have hair. So I was chopping little by little until I was like, you know what? It's long enough. Clip.
It was different because, again, I was so accustomed to having a perm in my hair and having it short and curly and wanting to have the style that, I was used to having, the smooth to the side.
Oh, yes, girl. Yes.
Putting my scarf on, wrapping at night, and then being able to go with these curls, and it was different. It was curls popping everywhere. I was like, I didn't even know my hair was this curly until I cut it. So I just kind of went with just the curly look. Instead of my sides being able to be slicked down, I waved everything, like just did a wave with it. I rocked a mohawk a lot. I was able to, blow dry it out because I had a mohawk at first and did the sides really close. So when I wanted that kind of maybe straightening look, I would just blow dry it and curl it and then go back to my curls.
Okay. Did you have problems maintaining your natural hair?
In the beginning, I did. I definitely did, just because, again, I didn't know anything about it. I didn't know, anything about natural hair. I thought that it was just supposed to be, everything was wash and go, and that's not necessarily how everything is. It ain't necessarily wash and go.
Yeah.
We have a lot of situations where we don't know how to maintain it. I know I went through that, not knowing how to maintain it and keep it moisturized. So it it became kind of problematic for me trying just to figure out what products work with my hair. I feel like I brought every product in the store.
So you were the product junkie.
Yes. Everything I saw, I was like, oh, let me try this. Oh, let me try this. Oh, let me try this. And then even as I went through the process, my hair texture changed a lot. So a product that may have worked in the beginning didn't work any longer. So it really was just like a process of learning what worked with my actual hair and not what everyone said worked with their hair.
Okay. So let's get into your brand, okay? The first question, okay? What is the name of your brand and why did you choose that name?
Regally Insane is the name of my hair and body wellness brand. I chose the name because my last name is Queen. All of the businesses have royal in it. I'm a serial entrepreneur, so all the businesses have some type of royalty in the name. So we look at Regally. First it was going to be Royalty Insane, and then it was Royal Insane. And it's like, oh no, those are taken. And then we came up with the Regally Insane, and that's what we went with.
Okay, so tell us a little bit about your brand.
It is Black owned and operated, female owned and operated.
No, that's right.
We have hair and body wellness. The hair line started in 2020. I started stress shedding really, really badly, and I didn't want to lose my hair. I wanted to figure out how to kind of keep it from falling out and keeping it moisturized and stronger. So I started doing a lot of research. Came up with like an 11 oil blend, and it worked. I started trying it out, giving it to friends and family, co-workers. They started loving it, and then we decided, hey, I didn't know that other people were suffering from the same thing. Let's go ahead and make this official. In the same year, COVID, everything hit, pandemic. We're looking at different alternatives to help protect our body. I was an essential worker, so we were on the front line. I had a bunch of friends who are nurses, and we were kind of just looking at different products that we can have that can protect our body and easy and convenient to use that we could take on the go. I looked at the ailments that affected our community, like high blood pressure, diabetes, arthritis, obesity, anxiety, and kind of just mirrored the line after those items. And then we launched last year.
Okay. Show us some of them products, girl.
Let me show you. So I'll tell you one of the products that is our original botanical blend, which is our signature product. And I did a bottle. I don't know if you can necessarily see it, but it's clear. We have lots of, it's infused with the 11 oil blend, but it has a botanical blend and it has raw, people do that little thing, but it has the raw products on the inside of it. Also has raw black seed as well as fenugreek, which also promotes healthy hair growth as well. We came up with that with the hair oil.
So that was your first product launch, right?
Yes, that was the first product. That's the one that we were testing with everyone, giving out to different people, and they loved it. 11 oils infused with botanicals that also help promote healthy hair growth, and it's a hit. Smells great. People love it, and they've been buying it ever since. My husband also, because he used my oil so much, we came up with the beard oil for the men, because he kept swiping my stuff. So
look, men will do that too.
Right? Take your whole product. Now you think about it. So we had the beard oil for the men, and then we also had the beard balm, which he likes to mix together a lot. And they both come in 6 different scents, which the men love. That's part of the hairline.
When you say 6 different scents, what are they?
We have like the Professional, Thor's Hammer, the Outlaw, several different ones. Those are the most popular ones.
Okay.
Yeah, that they really, really like. Panty Dropper, which is another hit that they like. So we kind of got the scents. It's like fresh for the guys, Make the women want to try it and smell it on them because we want to smell them and smell
Yes,
smell good. So
a good smelling man. Yes, Lord.
With that, we also came out with the hair gummies as well too. These are mainly for the kids when you're trying to help them have, promote healthier hair growth. I just tell them they really don't need a lot. They just need clean hair, clean hair, keep it all back to the basics, like how our parents did us.
Yes.
They didn't put
vitamins.
Yeah. So it has the vitamin in it.
So how many do they take?
They would take 2 of them, and then we have a larger strength of biotin, which is a healthy hair capsule, the extreme healthy hair capsule that have 10,000 milligrams, and those are for the adults. I tell them kids don't need that. They don't need all that stuff. The gummies are easy for them because they think it's candy, so they want to take it. My nieces, my sister have to hide them from them because they really legit think it's candy. From that line, again, I said we expand into the body wellness line. So from the body wellness line, we went into the apple cider vinegar gummies. This is one of our most popular ones. They taste great, less calories than our competitors, and they love them. They are really, really, really delicious. That's our bestseller, along with the elderberry gummies, which is also another hit. We also have the turmeric gummies, as well as easy. I take them especially when I have my knee flare-ups and pains. It's wonderful. We also came out with a 911 immunity, which has, oh my goodness, it has everything in it. The elderberries, it's zinc, it's vitamin C, it has echinacea in it, garlic powder, turmeric. So it has everything in it to help you fight all these infections that's going on. So it's really great during the time that, cold and flu season. So that's been a hit also with our elderberries right now during this season.
I'm glad that you got that. Like I always tell everybody, no, you're fine. But I always tell everybody, you are what you eat. And even though that you got the line for the actual hair, what people don't understand is the stuff that you take for your actual body, promote your hair, is all one big organ. So you're growing everything. Everything's growing. So when you put whatever you put in your insides will come out. Okay, so audience, look, she got you for your hair, she got it for your body. Basically, she got it for everything. Okay,
and it's all natural.
All natural. That's right.
And we have the B12 engine drops, which I always recommend when people starting to get that crash, like maybe 2 or 3 hours before work shift ends. Yeah. When I get it, I just take a couple drops and it gets me back up without feeling like I'm got a whole bunch of too much energy and I'm wired.
Yeah, like them energy drinks.
Yeah, so it just gives me enough, like, okay, I'm back at it. Let me go in and finish my work and stuff. And then we have the anxiety capsules as well, too. After last year and the year before, I think everyone pretty much has anxiety at this point. So many people, which I created it for travelers, because I also own a travel agency, that would get anxiety boarding planes. I found that so many people were just taking it every day just to deal with that natural anxiety that they had dealing with the things that were going on in the world. So those are the just about products. Oh, wow. We also have the weight loss keto drops. So they're the fat burners. And then we have a body detox as well, too.
See, you ain't playing. You trying to get us right all the way from the body to the mind to the soul to the hair. You ain't playing, girl.
Listen, we cover you from your crown to the ground.
Ooh, I like that one. To the crown to the ground. No, that's right. Where'd you get that shirt? That's one of your company shirts?
Yes, that is.
Okay, and they can find us all on your website, right?
Everything on the website. We ship worldwide.
Okay. And where are you based out of?
Baltimore, Maryland.
Okay. Look, cut up. So the vitamins that you use, okay, are they daily or are they just like, every other day or? Daily. So you recommend using them daily for hair growth and health?
Yeah.
Okay. And what is your most popular brand? I mean, out of all your stuff, which one's the most popular that everybody uses that you recommend?
The apple cider vinegar gummies are the most popular with the body wellness. The botanical blend is the most popular when it comes to the hair.
Why?
I think just because it's small batch made and it's authentic. Like It's not something that you can get on the shelf in the store. You know that we created it and handcrafted it at home. Like I do it at my dining room table with my husband. All the things are made by us in an assembly line, usually late at night, and one by one, each thing is crafted and it's made with love. We touch everything. So I think people just knowing that so much goes into making it, that we really care, that's the one they trust the most and that's the one they buy the most.
Wow, I didn't know that. Wow, because most people, they have somewhere where they manufacture for them and stuff. So what people don't understand, those who actually take time out to make it themselves, they are putting a lot of love into it. A lot, because it takes a lot. Because you got to be focused when you're doing stuff. Because one wrong move or one wrong ingredient, that's it. It's
right.
Done for. It's not going to do what it's supposed to do.
Right.
So, which one products out of your hairline is recommended for hair loss? Someone has hair loss.
The extreme hair growth capsules. I usually tell them to take that combined with the botanical blend. And if they're suffering from hair loss in certain areas, we have a derma roller as well to do that whole combination together.
And what is that? Explain to them what a derma roller is.
So the derma roller is pretty much a roller with about 504 little needles on it. They don't hurt, but it stimulates hair growth because it penetrates the scalp and it starts to make the scalp produce collagen and heal, and it allows the oils to go actually deeper into the roots, the follicles in your hair for your hair to grow.
Okay. I like everybody to know when people say things, even though I might know the answer, I want other people to know the answer because the first thing they're gonna ask, what is that?
Right.
And not understanding it, because being natural is a job. And the reason why it's a job is because we have to really pay attention to our hair. Okay, and most people don't understand that. And people are so quick to give up. Okay, you shouldn't give up on something that grows out your scalp. Right. What you gotta do is learn it, love it. And in this podcast, we're giving you the opportunity to meet so many people. And today we have someone that's helping you with your mind, body, and soul. Okay? So please, if I'm gonna take a break, if any of these episodes add value, please share with at least 3 people, okay? Because you never know who you're helping on their natural hair journey, okay? So continue telling us about your brand. Continue.
Well, it's a newly emerging brand. We have it in Melanated House Beauty, which is also in Baltimore, Maryland, in the Refunda Shopping Center. We have our products there. We also have a couple different people who are ambassadors. Mr. I Believe in Me, which some people know on Instagram and Facebook and TikTok, which is pretty much for the community. I believe that the products are pretty much created for our community to help us get more natural products in our system. I believe that with a lot of the ailments that we suffer from, as soon as you go to the doctor, they want to put you on a whole bunch of medication without educating us about how to prevent getting to that point where we need medication, or even if we are there, how to still help ourselves without taking a whole bunch of different pills. And that's what the Body Wellness line is particularly for, is to help us either get off the medications or start to do some natural things with our body so we don't have to be dependent on that for everything in our life. The body can heal itself if we know what to do to try to heal itself. So I'm big on educating. We want to expand it to virtual trainings with healthcare practitioners, and not just the body, but the mind as well too. So mental health as well. And that goes along with a lot of the products. Like, it's an overall experience. Everything is affected by, the next thing in your body. Your hair is affected by how, what the food that you're putting in your body. Everything.
Stress level, sickness, yes.
Yeah, if we put the right things in our body, everything will come together. You want to grow healthy hair, well, you got to have a healthy body. So all those things, just teaching and reteaching our community so we can do better and we can be better.
Amen on that. Okay, sis, I see you. Okay. So how would someone that wants to be a brand ambassador, what do they have to do?
Well, they would just reach out to me at regallyInsane.com. And pretty much I look at, their passion, their journey, what they can bring in a collaboration. I'm really big on collaborating. It's not just about me, it's about what the other person is trying to achieve And that's just with everything in life. That's how I operate. So I would just say, let's see what we can work together and how we can make this happen together. It's a win-win situation for me.
Okay. Look, cutting up over there. Okay. So you have the hair, you have the wellness. What's next for you?
What's next is, again, having the virtual trainings and education series, and we're also looking to hopefully expand into the IV hydration therapy.
Okay, and when will we be looking for that?
This should be later on this year, so we're working on the process of getting started with that.
Okay. So is there anything that you would like to leave everyone with today?
What I will say is focus on what brings out the best in you. A lot of times we think about what has worked with other people and how other people, their hair journey, we follow so many people and watch how they do things. I would say focus on what works for you, what works for your hair, which works for your daily process, and add things that can complement it and make it easy for you. Natural hair is definitely a journey. And a journey that no one should go in alone, because it's so much that we don't know that we can learn from other people. I encourage people to share, communicate with those who are already in the journey, have gone down that road, and pick apart and take things that can benefit you and help you in your journey. If it's something that you need that's, I can put these drops in while I'm in the car because I'm ripping and running a lot, that needs to be what you're looking for. You can't do the same process as someone else who has maybe 3 hours in the morning to do it. So I say just customize your journey according to what you need.
Okay. So even though I'm gonna have your websites on this episode, please tell everybody where they can find you.
You can find us online at www.regally, REGALLY, insane.com. You can also find us at Regally Insane on Facebook, on TikTok, and IG.
Okay. Before I let you go, we always play one game, okay? And you can't say no, you can't say, oh, there's something. No, you got to answer it, okay? And it's which one has to go. Twist out, protective style, silk press, or hair grease. Which one has to go?
Protective style.
Why?
Because I personally go through my twist out and my hair press. So that's just those two things I go through. I don't do a whole bunch of protective styles, which I actually was thinking about getting more into, but because those two, and I need to grease my scalp. I need my oil. I got dry hair. I got dry scalp. I need it. So those things I definitely need, and the protective styles, I'll say, they could go for me, but for other people, I know that that's a big thing. So,
protective styles, they are a big thing, but it's all about how long you keep it in your hair and the right products you use in your hair. Because the problem is a lot of people do a lot of protective styles and they think that they're going to leave it in 5-6 months, or they leave it in for 2 weeks and take it out. 2 weeks too short, 6 months too long, because you have to give your hair, because the tension. And then a lot of people, they wear their hair in protective styles, and they want already pulling it back, forward, up, down. You be like, leave it alone. Just let it let it breathe. You don't got time to be covering up, you know what I'm saying, doing extra stuff. And that's the problem a lot of people have with breakage, thinning. Eventually everything starts to lead to alopecia. It's just a lot. Yeah. So I'm glad that you got products that is able to help everyone. One last thing before I let you go. If anyone wants to contact you, will they be able to contact you? Have a one-on-one session with you.
Yeah. So if you go onto the site and do the contact me form, I can contact you back. I get a lot of people that do a lot of emails asking me questions about which product is best for whatever hair experience that they're going through. Mm-hmm. And we converse like that. If they want to call, then they can call. I can schedule a time to speak with them. I'm very open with that.
Okay, good. Because I always like to let the guests know, I mean, not the guests, the people that's listening, they could be able to talk to the people that make the hair products. Because we don't want to, because I'm a consumer, okay? I always say this, I'm a consumer. I don't want people to go out there and just was like, dag, I wonder if this works for my hair. Well, I'm going to try it. Well, have all these questions and no answer to it. You see what I'm saying? So that's why I always like to get to the hair care maker.
Right.
And
that's actually one of the reasons.
Yes.
That's one of the reasons why I actually love doing pop-ups. It allows for me to have that conversation with the consumer. And I get so many questions that you definitely don't get when you're online, because, you know, they're going online. So that's why I like balancing it, so people can, because they just ask me a bunch of questions, and I'm ready to talk about it all, just because, you know, that's my opportunity to explain to them the product, to help them, to educate them as well. And that's one of the reasons why I do want to have a physical space where people can come in and have that conversation with me. But until then, I'm open. You can email me. We can schedule time to talk, whichever is convenient for you. I'm here.
Well, thank you for taking the time out your busy day. I truly appreciate you. And also, if you have anything going on, please let us know. We'll be glad to talk about it, because at the end of the day, our journey is to help people grow natural hair. Okay, short, long. I don't care if your hair is curly, wavy, 4A, 4B, all these hair types. The goal is healthy hair, and we're gonna bring people, okay, to you, okay? And that's our goal.
Thank you. Okay. I appreciate you so much.
Well, thank you so much. And until next time, bye, everybody. This is the Kinky Hair Culture Podcast. See, I was about to get out saying this is the Kinky Hair Culture Podcast. Until next time.